Hey everybody, we are live. What? uh, I decided to start a couple minutes early to give people a chance to jump in before starting on it. But good to see everybody. Welcome. If you're new, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. And let me get the rest of the way set up here. If you're returning, welcome back. I know I've seen a few familiar faces in the chat. Haru Mami is here. DizJabber71 is here. The Disney Master, as I call him, or as I call him tonight, anyway. Good friend, anyway. But a good friend of the channel and inspiration for the channel. And Haru Mami is also a very good supporter of the channel. And Wendy List. Hi, Wendy. So we all know why we're here. We are here to finish this wonderful gem right here. Everybody hear me okay? I hope. But we are going to finish the helmet tonight and get that able to be displayed in my collection, which I already have to build my shelves because the Batmobile is going to take up more than a shelf by the time it's done. So with that being said, who's ready to get it started? Throw me a hand in the chat, a hands up emoji in the chat if you're ready. If you're having that much trouble, Diz, then they have treatment for that, I'm sure. Bigger shoes to help balance the center balance out, maybe. I don't know. All right. So we are going to start now with step 94, or continue with step 94 on this, and bag number 3 of 5. And again, I will be going ahead and doing the other 3 bags. And that's okay if you can't find the hands. I'm okay with that too. Uh-oh. Amanda's already laughing off camera. Especially because I forgot to say that she was here in the room with me. So, that probably is going to come back to bite me. Well, no, but you're in the chat room. And guys, bear with me. I am having a delay of my own seeing the chat. So if I don't respond right away, hang in there. I will see it, and I will respond, and I will highlight some of those that I like later on. Anyway, onward. Step 94. We're going to put it in O for those of you Disney fans out there. For onward. Just a little bit back so that way. Thank you for joining in. I do appreciate it, truly. I like being able to chat both with you guys on the premieres of the episodes and in this sitting too. It's kind of nice just to be very leisurely. course, I put the wrong piece on. I've gotten a lot of use out of these tools lately. A lot more than I'd like to admit. But then again, if you've been following along with the channel, you see that all the time because I do make mistakes. And no, you don't. These are his innards. That's why you don't see them. Even on the outside with his scarred face, it's hidden really well. So for those in the chat, I'm going to ask, which do you guys like better? Do you like it in this format where I'm building live and you just see it happen? Or do you like the episodes where I actually break it down and show the pieces and give a chance to build alongside? I'll be curious to know. No, this kind of interaction, I'm talking like me on screen building it live and not showing off the pieces, because I still showed off the pieces in my Nintendo build. I'm not really taking the time to show off the pieces here. I am simply building it step by step and then just chatting. My comments have all but stopped. Either that or there's nothing new. Yeah, Diz, I can kind of see that. These smaller builds, I definitely intend probably to go, probably go live and do them. The bigger ones, I definitely feel like episodes are going to be better, but just curious to see the input and see everybody's thoughts on it. And if you're joining in or if you're watching this back, leave a comment. Let me know what you think too, if you've seen my other videos. You do get a different interaction with me when I'm here, which I do like. I like interacting with all of you too. I just enjoy building them in general, so it's fun for me all the way around. Yeah, and oh, yeah, I am. But I know you like doing the trivia, and guys, if you're watching this back, be sure to check out trivia. You have a chance to win some gift cards. I'm still trying to get mine. I've been beat out a couple of times, the last couple of times, but I'm going to get it next time. And to Amanda's point, I am wearing a Vader shirt. I don't know why the dots are there, but I am wearing one. I'll kind of pull it down a little bit to match. I do like, even with the live part of the build, being able to just show it off and let you guys see how it all comes together. Gotta get my mouse out of here. I got it a little cluttered. Thank you, Wendy. I am glad I was able to make this work, and we found a solution for it that wasn't going to add to the complexity of things. So my theory is, since they're on it's probably because they are on the inside. It makes it a little bit easier. They can use pieces that they probably already have established instead of having to create. And it is easier to build when the colors are different. I agree with that, Harumi. I think, like I said, in my opinion, I think it's just the fact that it's probably cheaper all around. So that way they don't have to design unique pieces for every single thing that they're doing. I don't know. I'll have to Google that sometime and try to figure out why they put the different colors in their designs. It'd be an interesting thing to find out, I think. So Amanda has a question for everybody in the chat, which it's actually interesting that she's asking that, because up until about a year or so ago, she wouldn't watch them, and then finally watched them all with me. So uh-huh. Yeah, she's one that has come in late to the game and actually doesn't care for Star Wars that much. But She does like Mando, and she loves Mando, as a matter of fact. So, hey, I'll take it. It's at least a Star Wars property, and she will say that she likes it. So, this Jabbers, I can kind of agree. I like them all for different reasons. The only one I would probably say I don't particularly care for is probably Last Jedi. Although on a rewatch, I can appreciate it more. Um, what they tried to do, I just don't think it panned out the way they meant for it to. However, Mommy, your list keeps growing. I am curious to know who CP3O is, though. I didn't hear of that one. It's interesting because the first time I really got to see all three of the original trilogy, it was pretty much with the special editions. I didn't have the opportunity to watch the original editions very much. My dad recorded them when they came on TV, and of course, you have editing and time and those kind of constraints. So it wasn't the exact same experience. So I never actually got to see the original releases. Amanda, for a second, I have to say I thought that said band, and this one too, and I was seriously wondering what you two were talking about. Um, but my eyes finally focused in, and I figured it out. Uh, Personally, I was very surprised but very happy with what I saw at the end of season 2. I'm looking forward to season 3 and Boba Fett's show. So not to brag, but totally to brag on an experience that we got to have. I did actually get to go to a Star Wars weekend, and that was amazing. It was one of the last Star Wars weekends that they had back in 2015 down at Disney, and Warwick Davis was one of the stars, Daniel Logan, and James Arnold Taylor. We're all there in attendance. Hang on, something's not quite sitting right here. And I know why. Yeah. It's almost a sure thing. If you watch one of my videos, something's going to go wrong. But now his eye's fixed, and it actually looks right, so it's all better. I was geeked out all day, not even gonna lie. And Amanda was a very good sport at the time and hung in, even though her favorite ride and the only reason why she wanted to go in the first place was down all day. So so she literally had to not only find shade but hang in there tough because there was absolutely nothing that she wanted to do that day. So good times all around. The best thing I think that came out of that day was obviously the memories that I still have, but I ended up walking into the bookshop near Streets of America down there, and found the Ultimate Star Wars book that had just come out, I believe, around the time of that weekend. Wendy, I hope your son has a great tournament. Good luck, and I will see you soon. So continuing the story, I went into the bookstore, saw one copy left of the Ultimate Star Wars, and wanted to buy it because it looked like they were supposed to be sold out at the time. And ended up one of the writers was there on site and had signed the book, and I didn't know it until I bought it. I thought it was a mistake that it was even there, but I got lucky. I got very lucky. So, and I got nose to nose or stared down by Darth Vader and Darth Maul. The Darth Maul one, I almost could not keep my composure for the picture. It was very hard because I'm literally, the brim of my cap was, Darth Maul had almost leaned into the very brim of my cap, so he was like right up in my face. So did anybody in the chat or anybody watching this back, again, if you're watching it back, be sure to leave comments on all these things. I would love to see them. Yes, I agree. He is still it. There was a small game of tag going before I started live here in the chat. But what is, have any of you, did any of you get to do Star Wars weekends while those were going on? And if you did you get to meet any of the stars? Because again, right when I went was right before Force Awakens had come out, and I think they announced, if I'm not mistaken, they had just announced, or were planning to just announce, Galaxy's Edge, either that following year or I can't think, that following year or I lost my train of thought. It's gone.
Sorry, we distracted.
It completely left the station without me. Woo. Oops, I grabbed the wrong. Where did that go? Holy cow. Oh, it's long gone. It went way away. So bear with me just a second. I'm going to have to run and go grab it because it went all the way on the other side of the table. And we're back. I made it. Yeah. Live action runaway brick, and yes, as per the usual, a setback. This one wasn't deserving of any warning music, though. If you guys saw my last episode, I tried to get creative, and now I'm breaking other things in the process by touching them. There we go. All right. Nope. All of it's included. No bloopers. I don't get the chance to redo, which is fine. For those of you who watch and follow along, I do all my recordings in one take anyway. So I take the good with the bad and go with the flow of it. I don't stop, break it apart, just because, especially if I'm showing you how to do it, the mistakes are going to happen, I feel like. And I don't want to give the impression that I'm some kind of superhuman. I'm human. I make mistakes. Even doing something like this, which I thoroughly enjoy. If only it were that easy. I would be using it for a lot of things, honestly. Okay. If you say so. a second. Put this back up. For those of you who may be watching it back, or if you've come into this while it's live, if you are just coming in, welcome. Harumi, be very careful, please. I don't want any trouble. Oh, keep your eyes out, guys. We may get a cat sighting here in a second. There she is. There's Cleo. Uh-oh, she's found a bug. She's going crazy. So wait a minute. What happened? Christian, are you ready for the trip? And then how are you not? Harumi, what happened? Well, why aren't you ready anymore? I missed something again. All right. Doing a little bit better on time this time, I think. When I'm not messing up needlessly and throwing bricks under the table. It's no fun if you don't go chase something every now and again. Oh, aha. I follow now.
Your watch, honey.
I will say for this helmet, it does seem like there is a lot of smaller pieces. More than the Carnage helmet had, that's for sure. Might take another brief intermission and go grab that and kind of show it off. All right, so a lot more to this one, again, as I mentioned. But I think the last two bags actually focus more on the actual crown of the helmet. So for those of you who haven't seen it, it was just delivered by Amanda, but this is the Carnage helmet. And what they did for this one, I mean, they did it in 3 bags. It was more stickers, I think, than it was actual bags of work. So it really just depends on what you, which one you get, really, which ones you get. My list of things to get is still so ridiculously long. And of course, if there are any that you guys would like to see, oh, I hope that didn't. Oh no. No bloopers again. Here we go. I gotta take a little bit off the top here. Put this back in because it popped off. Okay, there we go. Pretty easy fix. Nope, it just popped off again. Ah, it's falling apart. All right, come on. Now, stay this time. Why? I already know Christian would be cussing up a storm. Yep. There it is. I see it. Can't hide it from me. I'm wondering, did I put that in upside down? I'm going to go back. No. No, it's right. It is just not wanting to stay. It goes, definitely goes right there. Just don't understand why it's not wanting to stay in place. Let me get back to where I am now. I'm trying to figure out why. That's in the right place. No, it just popped off again. I'm not getting that. Hang on. That was probably Cleo that you saw. All right. Now I'm starting to get irritated. We're going to backtrack a little bit here, and I'm going to make sure that this is 100% correct, because I have now lost confidence in this part of the build, because that should be holding. All right. Sorry, guys, but part of being live is trying to figure out what you did wrong. And I can confirm that I didn't do anything wrong. So I really don't know why this isn't wanting to hold. Okay. All right, we're trying to backtrack now. Hopefully everything stays together. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. But it's okay. We're getting it figured out. We're getting there. Looks like they may have just had it listed in the wrong order, or it caved in somewhere that I didn't know. But we got it fixed. And it's holding, so that's all I can ask for at this point. All right. There we go. All right. Mm-hmm. Second dessert. I think you are a tall hobbit. You must be for second dessert. And I'm here talking about dinner time because it is dinner time for our cats.
That's why I said it was dinner time.
Yep, I saw. And there we go. Now we can finally move on. All right. So now that we've officially had a 10-minute setback, along with a small one, we can properly finish this whole thing now. And I probably won't have any others, knock on wood. I'll knock on the table right here. Okay. Yeah, the last two bags are definitely going to be on the helmet because his forehead's starting to get a little funky. Yeah, big old forehead. We just had little Totino's pizzas. It's kind of a tradition of ours around the house every week.
Just eat pizza on Friday.
Yep, pizza on Friday. Sometimes it's the. So
Mom doesn't have to cook.
Yep. Yep. It's a night off. Sorry for the yawn. Long day at work, long week at work.
He's sitting right behind me. I almost tripped all over him.
No, I missed something again. What did I miss now? There. All right, and we are with step 133, finishing up bag number 3, and we're going to be working on bag number 4 next. Don't usually have an extra 1x2 stud though. Just gonna double check and make sure that that doesn't need to go anywhere, but I think that's an extra 1x2. Which usually it's the smaller ones that they leave behind. Yeah, everything's there. All right, bag 3 is done. He's got his giant forehead. All right, moving on. It's a bag 4. Whoop. Got one in the bag still. You can. All right. Step 134 and bag 4 underway. So other than Christian thinking it looks like a raccoon circling a great white, which I do find kind of funny. What does everybody think so far? This one definitely is very much more complex, I will say, than Carnage was. Carnage was pretty straightforward. This bag's going to have a lot of tiny pieces, it looks like, but should be. We are doing, from what I saw, the dome. And then bag 5 will finish it off with the curve fin part of the helmet. Not even sure what to describe that as. All right. And so for those of you who don't know, dome in the chat is it means we're done, but we're not quite yet. And if you play trivia with us, Haru Mommy is in charge of the funny points, and she's already laughing, so that's a good sign for everybody involved. Just give out bonus points for next week. Just go ahead and get it started. Just, Wendy, I know you're going to watch this back. So just be prepared. You're going to have to give out a lot of points, I'm sure. All right, so for those of you in the chat and those of you watching it back, leave me a comment. Do you think I should do a live reveal for my next project? Still a little ways out, but I like to go ahead and start on thinking about ideas and how that would look. So be sure to let me know. If you're here right now, I hope you'll let me know right now and not keep me in suspense too long. Jabber71 agrees with me, and I appreciate that. I'm seriously considering doing it. I think it'll be fun. I have to make sure we get everybody there, even though it would only be maybe a few minutes. It wouldn't be too long, obviously. Well, I had other thoughts about playing around with the editing too when I did the reveal, but it'll be good to get everybody's reactions, I think, too. I'll scoot a little bit this way so that maybe my arms will be in the shot more. Put that one in backwards. All right. Voila, there's the first part. I've got, so all three that are in the chat with me are voting do the live, so that may be what we do. Go live for the reveal. Oh gosh. But we don't even have a goat. How? Okay. Okay. That's an awful lot of pomp and circumstance for what I'm expecting, but okay. This Jabbers, you find me a goat.
I'm not. No.
You're gonna make my wife go on strike, and she'll never be in my videos. I mean, even though it would totally be distracting, who knows? Other than your animate, no. All right, doing pretty good. We're at the hour mark, and we're already well into the second bag, so I will say I'm happy about that. All right, Christian, you got to come up with another plan because you've got two out of three saying no. So I think you're spared from breakdancing without breaking yourself, unless you just really want to. Challenge accepted, I suppose. I don't know. Oh no. Okay, whoa, hang on. Whoa, no. She's not even here to defend herself. No. I'll put the kibosh on that one. No. Christian, I think you need this trip to Disney at this point for a mental break. Was this supposed to be oh bother or oh brother? Oh, okay. Okay. The left shark? What? What are you talking about now?
So a couple of years ago, Katy Perry was doing a performance on some show, and she had sharks behind her. People were just like crazy about the left or the right shark. I can't remember which one it was.
Don't you mean the Super Bowl when she did that?
Yeah, that too.
Oh. Oh no, I don't need to be a ringmaster. I really don't. I wouldn't do very well with that, I don't think. Christian, if you got this all figured out, which it looks like you do, where did I mess that up? Oh. I can tell you've already got that you're just getting started. And I think that's the part that scares me the most. I'm not. I'm not giving him anything. I promise. I'm already kind of in terror over here. Just that his ideas to this point. We'll save all that for when we meet in person. We'll do that. Amanda, you need to stop too. You're fueling the fire now too. Uh-huh. What? Why? 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 All the way around, just why? There it is. Oh, I just can't. I can't. I just have to shake my head. Although, I mean, that would be a good Halloween costume one time, not gonna lie. But one time, not doing it all the time.
Indiana Jones. Never seen the movies.
What? uh no. Something's in your dessert. I think your second dessert. Those homemade Rice Krispie treats are not are not for kids apparently. That is something I will say. With all the games that they have, the Lego character games, that's one thing I am surprised about. I haven't seen too many of the too many builds, too many kits based on Indiana Jones. At least not that I know of. I could be completely mistaken, and they could be long since retired. Can I ask what that is?
Googling, I misspelled
Okay. Googlong now. All right.
it. Oh, they did have some Indiana Jones sets, but they were for like 8 to 14 or 7 to 14-year-old age range.
Oh, okay. Amanda off camera just said that they were for the range to 14-year-olds. They weren't as adult worthy, I guess, or they were the smaller kits. I would eventually like to try to start collecting them, but for right now, I have to stick with what I can do, which is just a little bit at a time. Hey man, stop talking about my cat. So what we can deduce from that sentence that Amanda just said is that if it was made by George Lucas, Amanda probably wasn't interested in it. Just for simplicity's sake. Come on. Here we go. Now we got the back side in. I can't at this point anymore. I can't do anything but smile and laugh. Just because I am pretty much speechless. What? I missed a little bit here. In the multiverse, ew, you mean do, not that. Okay. Don't put Okay, now that I'm caught up, I had to go back and backtrack my reading there. Yes, she has seen all the Pitch Perfects. I actually have too. I think they're all pretty good movies. Oh, that was right. I doubted myself. There we go. Christian, the real question is, are you watching them in a marathon, or are you just watching like one or two? Or how's that working? She is actually a very good singer, but she definitely has to want to do it. And it wouldn't be for a performance. I can guarantee you that.
Oh, no.
What I miss? Oh no, no. I'm gonna go back real quick because I believe I put this little half moon piece or this pie piece on the wrong direction.
This is family-friendly entertainment.
And that I know they can hear you on, so.
I don't think it.
All right. Now this I can agree with. I do too. I'm I'm looking forward to when all of us are down there at the same time, because it's bound to happen. Hey, Disney's enthusiast Morgan, you made it. We are in step 185 right now. So no, Harumi, it's Morgan, not Morga. All right. Harumi, I started to ask what I said, and then I remembered. So when I asked who Morga was, I wasn't sure who Morga was, and she told me to shush. All right, and there we go there. Oh, and that is bag number 4 done. And I'll turn it around. Thank you, Morgan. I appreciate that. I said it earlier that it was nice for me to be able to react at the same time too, and have the the view as it's going. All right, we're gonna run a little bit longer than we did for the first half, but this is the conclusion, as I said, and we are on the final bag number 5. Only a few more steps to go, and this will be complete. All right. I kind of agree. I think I mean, there are some people who could probably do it, honestly, any of them. Separator tool's getting its money's worth tonight. And then I don't even need it. Yeah, Christian earlier in the chat, 675 bags left. That would be forever. It'd probably take me 2 years at least. And it better be as big as a house. I'm saying. Yeah, I don't think it takes them years, but it certainly takes them days and weeks. They design it, they build it in stages, and then they transport it fully built. I don't think they build it anywhere near site. I'm pretty sure they just transport it in and then set it down. And it doesn't take them that long because there's more than one person working on it. If I had somebody building with me, it would probably go a lot faster. Not even gonna lie. If they did have one that big, though, I would attempt it. Editing, that would be a beast, though. Yeah, Harumi, you're right. I mentioned this last time, but I've gotten hooked into Lego Masters, and some of the stuff that they build, I can't even fathom where they come up with the concept and make it all work. I mean, this season alone, they built from a single plain old brick, and one of the teams built a whole whale with a squid on it, and it held with no issue. Yeah. It did hurt. I agree with you, Harumi, but it was the next one that's coming up is supposed to have them putting it through hurricane type winds. And just in the preview, their initial reactions were they're not built for that. And so it'll be interesting to see what they come up with next week or whenever it airs. I hope not. I hope they're still porcelain just like everything else. All the other toilets that I've ever seen. That wouldn't be fun to sit on either. Even with all the caps and smooth bricks that they have out there. Oh, that's a cool thing. Fun fact for everybody, if you care, Legos with an S is actually not a word. If you talk to anybody about it, they will correct you, like I'm doing now. Yeah, it's the brand name and then the bricks are what make the plural. Just in case you were wondering. But by all means, if you still want to use the S, use the S. Nope, not that one. That one's coming a little bit later. Are you asking that for me, Amanda? Where did I learn something like that? So it's actually on Lego Brands, the Lego website, and I had to find out when I was getting all kinds of permission and talking and getting things started how that was going to work. And yeah, I couldn't call them Legos. I had to use bricks and things like that. So it was just little things to keep me on the Lego group as a company, keep me on their good side. So obviously I want to comply with that as much as possible. The answer to that question, Christian, is no. I cannot yet, because I'm not there. If I do, also, that's part of the reason why in most of my descriptions I put the trademark, just because it helps, again, keep everything on the up and up. None of my videos have been flagged yet. Knock on wood again. For that. So, and I see a lot of other YouTubers that do it. I haven't read too many of their descriptions, but they do have Lego, and obviously they're building with Lego and everything. I just can't use the logo in my stuff. But again, that's why I put for the banner and everything, that's why the copyright symbol is there, just so that way, again, it shows that I don't have an affiliation, and this isn't given to me by the Lego group or anything like that. This is just me sharing it. So yeah, it may have been, Morgan, for that video flagged, it may have been that the logo showed up, because that was one thing that they were very animate about, is that if I didn't give credit, it had to be like, it had to not have the logo in it and everything, or I needed to make sure that it at least had the trademark in it. So I can only assume, but that's what it sounds like to me that it would have been. I also have to say, I don't think anybody really knows too much about my videos, but again, there's nothing that comes up when I get them checked. So can't blame a guy for trying. Now we're talking about new songs debuting on iTunes and Spotify. Don't forget about Spotify. That's the better streaming service, in my opinion. But that's for a discussion for a whole other day. Amanda, you're playing with fate. You know he's going to get you to do it on camera one day.
I didn't say anything about the ending on camera. I just want to see what he's got lyrics on.
You're still tempting fate. Christian, when is Diz Jabber's chat officially coming back? Any idea? Or is that still something that you're working on with the return of the channel? Is that on the list of things? I told you he's gonna make it happen. I'm telling you. There it is. You guys need to stop giving him fuel with his jokes there. He's coming for you. Amanda's got to head out. Thank you for always supporting me, especially in these endeavors, and saying yes to allowing me to get some of these. Mr. Buddy, says Jabbers. All right, got that done. And that was a nice round step. That was number 225 there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's almost done. We've got, looks like a couple more parts to go. We're going to get the back part here. And then we've still got to do this other part. And that's pretty much going to be it. There's not going to be too much after that. We've hit a landmark, by the way. This is the last colored brick besides black. Oh no, I take that back. We got one more. This one here. Sorry, preemptive celebration. right, we have a handful of pages left, like 5 pages left of instructions, and we're going to be completely done. All right, one section left, right back here. And we still have to put a little display plaque down here because each of these things have a little display plaque on them. I can't talk anymore. My voice has completely checked out, I think. All right. Oh no, I think. Oh no, I think my battery just cut out because my phone is dead. I just happened to notice that. So we are going to improvise. That view is going to go away. I'm going to bring this down a little. Okay. Sorry, you get to see a little bit of my background that I work with. Yeah, I think my phone just completely died. So I get to finish these last couple of steps, kind of showing you guys like I do in my videos, and we'll just do that. So I will try to show what I'm doing, or at least show it after each step, so that way you guys can see it. But we are almost done. These are the last couple of steps here. By the way, guest appearance by Vacuum, my special guest star always in my videos. And now you get aprons and broom along with it. So hopefully I've still got you guys. Let me know in the chat if I've still got you or if I completely lost everybody. All right, good. I've still got everybody. I hate that I had to improvise like that, but that's what we do when things go wrong, especially live. All right. Just a couple more steps. So we put the hinges back on the back now to get it locked in place, and we're just gonna put that in right like that. So right there, and then just a couple more things, and we'll be done. 100%. Yeah, it's literally 2 more steps. So a couple more steps to put the plaque on, and there. Actually, it's a little bit higher than that. And now there we go. But there it is. All set. We did have some setbacks tonight, but we got it done. He is done. 100% done. This might come out a little bit, and these can go down some to kind of make it look flush, but that's it. Start to finish. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I kept you entertained. I know the chat was very entertaining. So with that being said, that's going to do it for this live. And I hope you guys will join me again I'll be in the chat on Fridays, continuing on the Batmobile, and we'll go from there. But until then, everybody, thanks again for watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell and the like button for this video, for this live. And until I see you guys next time, take care.